Yo, it's your boy HUN Tizzy and we're back again. It's the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. You know how we're doing this thing, fam. Give it up, man. Hey. What's going on, brother?
Buku.
Hey? Oi. Alright, don't watch that. Mackay, what's going on?
Mackay.
Consume London. We're about to big you up and that. Alright, you know how we do this thing, fam, each and every week. Big up the people at home, you know what I'm saying? It's the golden era. You know, it's that time when we get them guests in, you know them ones, them people from them times, 204, 205. You know them ones, and talk some stories and take it through, you get me, give the flowers out, all of them things there, cuz. So like I say every time I come on the air, big up No Invite. Yeah. Big up GCP. And big up Consume London.
Bang! Bang! You see how I draw the different machine for that one?
Yeah.
Because I know stuff that everyone don't know I know.
Yeah.
Bang! For that one there. Big machine, that one. You need the tripod.
Trust me. You understand? So, okay, man. Oi. You know what we've been doing. Mm-hmm. You know what we've been doing. He's not ready. You're not even ready for that.
I'm not ready.
Okay. Who's paying attention, innit? Like, we're saying it's the golden era, and you get me, like, we're bringing up the old school tunes and we're listening to them, innit? And if they come on, we can rap them. But who knows the lyrics? Jeez. Who said this bar? I'm going to hit you lots with this one and see what you lots are saying. So, like, take this one in. They say you ain't a man till there's hair on your chest. I told them I know a man that'll blow the hair off your head. Who said that bar? Well, you keep it to yourself, innit? We'll tell me after, innit? But, like, who said that bar? You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Now that your minds are working, let's get to the part of the show. Like, you get me? Like, where we get people that was really there. You know them ones? Like, that me personally, I remember seeing and thinking, oh, shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they done their thing. Whether it was from the videos or lyrics or characteristics, whatever they did, for I noticed it, and the panel and the committee that's in the room here agree the person's meant to be here. So they should get their flowers. You understand what I'm saying, innit? Yeah? Without further ado, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Kazi. You don't even know what to say. It's like I bigged him up mad, innit?
Do you know what?
It's like I bigged you up mad.
I'm just going to say Baker Trouble himself. Baker Trouble, Uncle Buck. But before I even, I'd just like to say this, yeah? Big and serious. A massive appreciation to Mad Light Hunt and the committee for the recognition. Because, you know, sometimes you're a barsman and, you know, say, like, you're hearing the bars of other guys and, you know, your thing's the most powerful bar in the fucking, the strip of bars. Mm-hmm. Like, you know when you go on the strip and you choose the bar? My bar's the bar that people don't mention but they go to, yeah? So I appreciate the man and the recognition. Big up Hunt as well, a very, very, very serious legend in our thing as well. And Baker Trouble, man, you know my thing. Separately.
That's what I'm saying, man. Cuz, come on, cuz, man. You was hard them times, yeah? And you was putting in work. Because, like, remember, like, them times, man was a bit younger, so we was a bit more ignorant to other people's music. You had to do something to break into my
1,000,000%.
To break into man's thing. You know what I'm saying, innit? Because
hemisphere.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, remember before we didn't even get to see the people. We had to just like get the Bluetooth. You know, like how we've been talking from series to series to series. How we used to do this thing. Like we used to be with the infrared.
Yeah, infrared joints.
Keep still, fam.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Phone
Keep still,
to phone
fam.
as well. You have to touch.
Like I'm doing it, and then it's all loading, and then you messed up the link, fam. You know them ones. Like, but man, want this tune because I'm going over soul, and I'm gonna buck up with the next couple of man. And they got their tunes as clash. Yeah. You ain't got this tune. That's how we was working, innit? So to get to see the people now, it's a madness, fam. Do you understand, fam? And you're someone that I definitely saw them times. Yeah, like I can even like, I don't know. I feel like there's an association with like NDUBZ.
Before we get there,
but
first question.
Okay. Where did the name come from?
Honestly, I was jealous of my older cousin, innit? everyone used to, like, his name is Dwayne, and they called him Baker, and I wasn't happy that I didn't have like, he was the representation of the family. I wasn't happy about that. Do you get what I'm saying? How dare you be Baker? So when I started freestyling, my cousin Marlon MFG, if you went Holloway Boys, you know him. Do you get what I'm saying? He's the barsman. He's the freestyle. He's the Shifu. Yeah, he's the one who teaches Bruce Lee, and I'm Bruce Lee, innit? So basically, he taught me how to bars, which was just like, don't be nervous, don't be scared of any beat. Everything's yours. You run the world. And I started freestyling it, and I had a freestyle like Baker.
What music? Like
everything, Brandy, Monica.
No, oh, so it was
whatever, any instrumental, anything. Craig David,
with someone
Nas,
else rapping on it already.
Sometimes someone's on there.
Yeah,
but we was at a point. We was at a point where.
What year is this?
Ooh,
paint it like so we can just land the machine. You know,
yeah,
like
we're
get
talking
a picture.
about 96s, 97s.
I want to be down on all them.
Maybe,
all
all them type of joints.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
R&B was heavy them times.
R&B was the quengers.
R&B was running it.
All Destiny's Child and that.
Yeah.
They had some beats where you take their vocals off the beat, you're just spitting serious queffers. That's all day. Do you get me?
Yeah, but was we able to even get the instrumentals?
All
them
right,
times?
let me tell you how we was getting
It was
instrumentals.
easy to get. They were coming with the single.
More time.
Yeah.
And remember, my
What on the actual
right, my cousin's guy was a DJ that
on
he
the
lived with.
vinyl, innit?
Yeah, not even just the vinyl, the CD. It said track acapella instrumental. That's even what I know what acapella was from the back of the CD. It's just the vocals alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's the outprice days. You know what I'm saying? When
Early.
you just get the CD, and then when it's got the tune, instrumental, acapella, maybe dirty version. Or
Yeah. That's what they usually have still. Yeah, about 4 or 5 joints on that.
I feel like you're getting your money's worth for your £5.
Yeah. So, what was you saying? Like what? So it's in the 90s, yeah.
Early, mid 90s, late
And you
90s.
lots of freestyling over the.
Man are battering any beat. It doesn't matter. American, what was that tune we had? We had anthems. It's that bad. Like me, my cousin Marlon MFG. Basically, he's the creator of vibes in regards to coming out of your mouth. Yeah, my energy's always been like this. It's been a beautiful energy my whole life. But when it comes to on the beat, I cannot. Like not obviously. I spat my first bar when I was like 7, 8. My uncle Femi, he sat me down. I'm Leon the Great from Peeps Estate. So listen, party people, let's get it straight. I don't mean to boast. I'm not
you remember this shit?
Oh yeah.
Sick.
I'll get my little brothers in there. They weren't even born when I made the lyric, and they know the lyric. That's how mad it is. This is that.
Even the flow
shows you what
Bro, hey, don't mess about with me. Young, early. So that's when I wrote my first rap, but I never wanted to be a rapper. My uncle Shay, on my mum's side, he's got one hand in it, and he's a drummer. So I was astounded by this. And I don't mean he's a drummer like kept it. I mean like he's a proper bad boy drummer. That was my calling as far as I was concerned. Tried to lose my arm and everything as a kid. But that's what I thought I wanted to be, a drummer. My dad was a singer. Mum's an African dancer when I was a kid, innit? So that's kind of my makeup into this thing. But I wanted to be a drummer. Anyway, secondary school, you know, we're all spitting jungle bars. Yeah. Junior Matthew from Hawthorne. Yeah. Junior had bars, like for jungle. So I used to steal Junior's bars, innit? Go to South and spit them as my own and that, you get me? And then obviously I bought my cousin Marlon now. And he was like a different level of barsman. Like,
so who's Baker? The original Baker. Remember you
that's
said
Marlon's older brother, Dwayne. He's not on bars. He's just on.
He's just the name Baker.
He's just outside more, innit? He's an outside guy. He was meant to be a footballer. Him and Kevin Dennis, they were kicking football together. That's the link. Do you get what I'm saying? Their man was meant to be in Arsenal. They're meant to be Ian Wright's youngers. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the road, innit? So that happened. And then Marlon's underneath Dwayne. He's the Spitters, MFG, man from ghetto. He's the one who taught me how to conduct yourself on music, on beat. So anything you've heard me ever do on beat, ever, like any singing, any rap. Remember, you see what Sizzler and all them man do? He was doing that before Sizzler and them man was doing that. All them notes like, and man was like, why is your cousin doing mad things on beat?
I thought he didn't rap.
He rap. He does. He's music.
He's like an artist.
He's an artist.
Musician.
He's
so he
I can't even. Nah, artist is too there. He is a madness. His music encumbersome.
Yeah.
So put the music on. And his thing was, he used to chant it while we're rapping. Any beat, cuz, any beat. Like someone would be like, oh, I don't like this beat. And his thing was, any beat, cuz. And obviously I was his main apprentice, you get me? So I'll be the first one to step to the mic like, what? Cinderella. It could be Oombop, fam. Man would queff Oombop. Like, bap, bap. And I'll be there, Baker Trouble is the man from time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Right.
How did you get the name Baker Trouble?
Because my cousin's name was the Baker. Dwayne Baker was just Baker.
Yeah.
I done a freestyle one day. Baker, true troublemaker. Got on street and I met my paper. And then I just said, oh shit, Baker Trouble. Yeah, I like that. Baker Troublemaker. Because I was a bit of a troublemaker them times there. You get me? So it fit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a baker. I wanted to be like my cousin Dwayne, innit? I wanted to be him, basically. He was a bad man,
either
fam.
going to be younger Baker or
all right.
come with your own
But I didn't want to be younger Baker. I wanted to be Baker. And he already was Baker. So Baker Troublemaker. It used to be Baker Troublemaker. Not just Baker Trouble, you get me? So Baker Troublemaker was the next best thing. So that's where we ended up there.
That's the first time I've even heard that.
Yeah, but no one knows that. I've never told anyone in life that. Like, no one knows that.
That's what the podcast thing is about, fam.
Brother.
So we can get the information out to people that didn't know. They've been following you, or they've known of you, or they might. You understand? Like they might have seen you then and not seen you like anytime soon, and think, oh shit, Hunt, you drew from
100%.
Hunt, you drew from my man.
You went mad on this one. Still, I'm not gonna lie. You went mad. No, you went mad. You went mad on this one.
You drew from my man, and then bam, I'm all dropping next gems where bam, you didn't even know that's why his name. And that's what you get from these conversations on the podcast. That's what we're here for.
It makes even more sense. Baker Troublemaker, even rhymes.
Yeah.
Even rhymes. Man's just taken a lyric and bam, 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 and then it's just run with it. Do you understand?
Because before that, obviously, my name was, I had bare names, innit? I was a name guy. Remember, I'm from South. My first, I didn't have a rap name. Just a graffiti name, innit?
Oh, graffiti.
Yeah, I'm
Tagging,
a grapher, fam. That's where I'm from. Hey, listen, let me big up man like Skits. Aaron Montague, yeah? He is a original OG for me. Peeps Estate guys, you get what I'm saying? He's the one who took me around the back playground and I see him throw up a madness, a 6 foot.
What area is this?
Deptford. SE8, like by Lewisham, New Cross, next door to, like Peckham's old school enemy. Peeps, not Peeps, ghetto, innit? That's what it's known as more. Deptford, but yeah, boom. So that's where I come in, graffiti and just badness, innit? Aaron Skits done a mad, brother. I saw it with my own eyes. Do you get me? Like you've seen graffiti before, innit? But you've never seen no one do it, fam. Yeah. You don't know that he's done that bit first, and then he's put the lines in. It's mental, brother.
Oh, to actually see it.
To see it.
Place, man.
You know when you
see
see someone do a drawing,
article,
you see the finished article, and you're like, oh, that's nice. But when you see them, imagine you see someone do the shading for a face first.
Okay.
They haven't drawn the face. They've done the shading. You're just seeing shadings around. And then they've done eyes, and you're like, oh, fucking, that's a face. That's how he's done the thing, fam. It was like a mad, I can't explain it. It was mad. You have to see this shit. So that blew my mind from early. So from then, I needed a name, innit? I think my first name was Maddox because I had a mad youth in my class called Alex, and man was mad like Alex. So I just got Maddox from that. And then my next name, I took from another youth called Alex because he left the school and his name was Scrooge. And I was upset. I liked it. I liked the way it looked when I threw it up. You get me? It took up bare space. The G was separate. So I took Scrooge.
McDuck?
No, not McDuck. Just Scrooge.
Scrooge. Like,
tight with it. You get me? Because I wanted to be a tight guy and all that. I was with all that stuff. I weren't, but it's what I wanted to be. And then boom, my brother Caveman, he's left the school and he's took Scrooge as well. And we've bucked up again on some double Scrooge thing, like, because everyone's refusing to leave the name. And then I've gone back to North and bought my cousin Baker, and I'm like, oh, fucking I forgot I'm a baker and that, you know. I need this type of life, you get me? And then boom, I've bought MFG, started spitting, and then bam, I've come to Baker Troublemaker. But yeah, originally Scrooge, Maddox. I don't think I had one before that still. No, I ain't had one before that. But yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, man. See how we just set it off. All right, so let's hit them with this one then. See them times, yeah? What was your influences? Like obviously, you
Them
had
times
your
when I was
cousin.
freestyling and that.
Yeah, obviously your cousin, you know them ones. But
I'm not
like,
gonna lie to you,
music,
fam.
you know, like other than your cousin, you know,
I was
like
a bit.
your
I was
US
a little
and
bit.
UK.
Yeah, US was only Wu-Tang. Only. I didn't want to
You know
hear
why
nothing
I'm
else.
laughing?
I didn't want to hear
Listen,
nothing else.
See, when I think of you, yeah, I think of character.
Yeah. That's
Bars, but character. And then I start thinking, yeah,
he got me.
like Busta Rhymes, you know, like
my guy.
like there's certain characters that I think, yeah,
Ghostface.
other than the raps, the character.
He would have fit in Wu-Tang.
Bruv,
you
they
get what I'm
still
saying?
could get me in. I was still willing
So
to be
when
part
you're
of it.
saying these was your influences, it's like fucking hell.
You see, when I
that's
saw
a gem
Bus,
that-
it's
that's
funny you
hit
say
me.
Bus, fam.
Yeah, Bus is a
Because
thing on your side.
Bus, I only don't mention him because my cousin had a meeting with him and he said he's not a nice person. So I stopped liking him because of
Bus,
family.
When I see Buster like out once.
Was he nice? Was he respectful?
He was what's it called? He just goes straight to patois. I thought it was Buster Rhymes, like yo, flip mode.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
It's like yo,
Yeah, say my dog.
yo, what on? That's what he was
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
us with. Like we was like, wow, what are you talking about? What's going on, boss?
That's
Like,
been told, isn't it?
but that's
You
how he
came in
speaks.
with-
He
yeah,
thinks,
yeah.
yeah, that's how I communicate. That's what he thinks, how he should communicate, or maybe. But from what I've heard, that's how he speaks off of camera.
More time. Yeah, that's
More
his,
time. He's
That's his
Jamaican.
go-to, innit?
I'm telling you, so he's hitting you with them kindness. So he was telling that man them was looking at him like they didn't even understand fully. We're on some British English shit, you know them ones. I know what he's saying, innit? But it was just fascinating. Like, what the fuck? Just talk to us normally, fam. You don't need to do. You don't need to do that. You don't need to think, oh yeah, these man.
The Jamaican accent ain't the greatest. So
No,
It's
exactly.
American Jamaican, innit?
Yeah.
It's American Jamaican.
But I heard that that's what he does, innit?
But in America, his Jamaican accent is killing them. It's fluent Jamaican in America. It's mad that they're so close and so far, like
Yeah,
linguistically.
they should have picked it up better.
Linguist-
Because
yeah.
even us,
we got it
a little piece.
better.
We got it much better, but like
you don't have
then.
to be from Jamaica to know that
Fam.
Jamaican accent's not right.
Yeah.
You see, when I'm just talking with my brethren and stuff, my Jamaican accent, I just come off with bare style, and you know them ones
right.
like. But you see, when if you like put it on me to do my Jamaican accent,
No,
I'll
not like
say
that,
some
not like
shit.
that.
I'll say it wrong. Like the actual Jamaicans will laugh at you.
I just won't do it. I know
They'll just
I
laugh
think
at you,
about
fam.
putting on the accent.
They'll just laugh at you. Yeah, I do it when it just comes. I don't like.
I do it when I'm on the phone to my little sister. She is fully Jamaican.
Yeah, I do it when I'm taking a piss.
Fully.
Yeah, when you're speaking to
Fully
Jamaicans,
Jamaican.
you feel like you have to just like match them in it. Else, how they gonna understand you, fam?
No, but I can't because that takes too
fast.
much energy. So I realised let me
Yeah.
just- way too much.
That's too much energy.
Because there's-
I don't got time.
once you-
I don't got time for Jamaican
You don't
style.
even try to go into African accent or Jamaican accent. It
Fam.
takes too much energy, man. But the thing is,
Charlie,
like, if it's someone like
come on,
Birmingham
man.
people, yeah, if they're talking to me for 2 minutes, I end up getting to the accent by accident.
Are you being for real?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
What are you saying,
When I'm
cause
someone from Birmingham, Liverpool, whatever,
Bro,
and
you see when I'm at work,
you
yeah,
start talking like them?
I talk how I believe
No,
you
that's
understand.
true. Though. That's true. That's true.
You get it? I'll be
Every-
talking about, hey brother, can you get me one bread and two pita?
every set of people that you have to deal with,
break it down.
you adapt to their shit. Cause I just want my shit done. Okay, how about that? So when I'm getting in the cab and it's boss man, yo boss man,
shit done.
you understand? Like boss, you go. You know, like
go!
however you need to just like break decipher the language down to whoever you're talking to.
Do you understand?
What are you saying, boss? Like there's different
I-
people, and I talk to
Hey,
them.
we need to go out. We need to go out.
Brother.
We
Yeah.
need to go out.
Saying, nah, brother.
Yeah.
You're just saying in your
Nah,
way,
brother.
but I know your language.
I know your language, innit? I know what you're gonna understand in it. Not like no.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll go fully, like I'll make up what I think is in your language.
That's why they're not understanding though, because you're saying some next shit. You be saying some next
Sounds
shit
like,
to them.
man. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the African shop and just start saying some made up Nigerian. My mum hates it. She'll just walk out like, nah, this brother.
What kind of
Such
things
a-
you saying to them?
Any old cod's wallet, fam. I'm just in there like, okay, I'm in there with Mbolo.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
You don't know that one? You don't know Mbolo? Come on now, Mbolo. My thing,
Oh, what
innit?
they saying? What they saying? They just
Brother,
looking
they're
at
just
you.
looking at me like, you yardie. I know there's a yardie in you somewhere. Even though you look like one of us, you're pretending, fam. Trust me, they know what I'm on.
Oh my days. Oh.
Because he slapped it. Oh God.
That's how I can. Remember, I know one word in nearly every language in the world. So I'll say one word like shifu, and then I'll start saying my own Chinese stuff.
Your
And they'll be
own
like,
thing.
nah. Hold on. Do you actually know this? Are you messing about? Who's taught you? Who's your master? I go fully confident, fam. No top on. I just walk in my pants mode. Like, not literally, but that type of energy. You get me? That type of power. Seriously. Bro, I'm in conversations with foreign people and I just know by their face
What
and
they're
their
kind of
hands
like.
and their body language.
Like,
Obviously, I don't
wait.
know, but I'm like
They could be saying that
60-40. Most of the time, 60-40, bro.
Like more time, like just from mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah.
You can see that you're like, because you just break the English down, man. You just keep it simple as boss. You go,
You see the you go.
we.
You go.
Like you just keep it simple.
Done with the you go, you know. I'm using that. That's gonna be part of my thing now. I'm bringing that into my
It's
thing.
just simple.
You go,
Just keep it simple. Like, and then you just do like.
but I'm gonna do mine as a
You
question.
can communicate with bare different people, man. Like you don't have to speak the same language, man. Trust me, man. Trust me, man.
Back to the music. Go on, man.
Yeah. So you saying Busta Rhymes? That's one of your influences. Wu
Oh,
Tang.
Busta Rhymes, I didn't want to mention. Yeah, because
He's not a nice person.
I've been told, innit? My cousin met him. He's like, get these little niggas away from me, man. So I was like, what? When I see him, cuz, you see when I get famous? Like, I was young, innit? And I was like, when I get famous, I'm gonna slap him for you, cuz.
can't do that.
Yeah, shout out my cousin Jay and my brother May. It was them lot that saw Busta Rhymes. He dealt with them like some chipses, and I'm gonna slap him for that. I'm gonna get him one day. Don't worry. So, but I do recognize that my high energy movements and my mannerisms is very similar to his. You get me?
Yeah,
ODB, Busta Rhymes, K Putan, like these kind of guys, Sizzler. You can see like
Outspoken,
Baker's
like,
in, like
loud.
Fela Kuti. You can see, okay, this guy's related to some different African yardies. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's like that. I'm mixed race, fam. It's difficult for me, bro.
All right. So Busta.
Yeah, back.
K Putan.
Well,
No, I'm good for now.
I'm not gonna say no to no.
Go on. Top him up. Yeah, here he goes.
Oh,
Top him. So yeah.
hit us up, man.
All right. So that's your influences, yeah. Have you got any other influences, cuz? Other than them guys.
You know what? I didn't really. The only
What
reason
about
why,
the UK, man?
Alright, the
Jeez,
UK,
wasn't
honestly,
listening to nothing.
no, I was.
Hey, can I ask him, non-hip hop, because you see this guy, because I worked with him, and that's why I'm gonna have to chime in. So
Yeah, of course.
that his influence ain't just hip hop.
But the influence. Now,
He
what
said
I
R&B
appreciate.
before,
He
you
can
know.
fuck with a band. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying he can do R&B, he can do hip hop. He can actually, he's a
But
man.
influence-wise, yeah, I am. But influence-wise, yeah, like honestly, it would have to be growing up with my dad, innit? Like, not with him, but I used to look at him like, do you get me? I couldn't believe anything he did. Like, he's riding a bike. He's got the clips on the bottom of his trainers. Nobody has this. Like, so his music selection was mad. Like, Ice Cube. What's my man with the nose? Humpty Hump.
Yes.
Easy, Ice-T. Yeah, Tupac wasn't even. You don't. Who's
Yeah,
Tupac?
that was.
It wasn't a Tupac.
Humpty
Hump was the guy.
Tupac was one of his dancers.
No one even knew who he was. There wasn't no name.
A Shock G and all them.
Shock G. That's it.
Shock
There weren't
G
no
and
Hump.
them
There
man
weren't
there.
Shock G and Humpty Hump. There weren't no Tupac.
Yeah, he
Black
was
guy.
a dancer. He was
Just a
dancer.
black guy in the back. No one cares. But yeah, they wasn't my influences because I used to rap along with American music in English. I've always done it. UK music now, there was a guy called Ice Pick. I don't know where he's from. I had him on a tape. He done a freestyle on like 279 or something. Or he was.
That's the radio station, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, not
yeah,
the radio
yeah.
station.
Radio.
But the, innit? The
No, it's the DJ. Sorry,
The DJ
279 is the DJ. He was on Choice FM them times there.
Yeah.
And Westwood was on something else. But yeah, my man went on the radio and done the maddest freestyle ever. I know freestyles, innit? I know.
What was he, a US artist? Or
UK. I think he's from
UK?
Sat.
Ice Pick.
Ice Pick. Wait, can I remember a bar?
No way can you remember.
Wait, I'm a conjurer. Let me. She said she got the ill nana. You mean your pum pum sick? Me no want it. I beg you, hurry you put on your panty. Leave real quietly. Hey, brother, the brother was mad. He reminds me of me. Like one of them guys people hear and be like, where the fuck is this guy?
A mad flow.
Why is
A
he
mad
not
flow.
the guy? Like, Black Twang, all of them was on the stage, on the show with him, you know. Nothing on him, bruv. Nothing on him. Chipsy bars, chipsy flows, weren't even hitting the beat with no, like, you understand? My man came on and it was like he just pushed, in my mind, he's pushed everyone aside and they've all gone happily like, yeah, go on, do your thing. I don't have no fight for this. Yeah. You are the power. Brother, these things are separate. That was like an influence, a proper one that stuck in my head. Yeah. I knew that every time I spit, I need to be the sickest spitter.
You need to be the guy that does like, that's the effect.
Yeah, bro. Me? And I've always had in my head, as for spitting, like, I influence myself slightly. Like, I'll listen to my own stuff and be like, all right, cool. I'm madder than that, though. Do you get it? I'll hear other people and be like, oh, Chipsy, I was doing that 17 years ago, fam. Yeah. Like, when everyone started singing, I literally was doing that like 9 years ago.
The man had already done them things there.
9 years. When Wretch changed into the new Wretch, I was doing that.
Man wasn't on, me personally, I was like scared of choruses and
like, I loved it.
Singing a little harmony. It's like, man wasn't comfortable with my characteristics being shown to other people. My friends, they know.
Yeah, in-house. There's the in-house
They know
thing,
me.
Yeah.
They know man will do that, and we all used to get up and dance and do the jungle. You know, like man will be playing music in the house now. We just get up and just have a rave.
Come on.
Bare moves and all that in the house. Like, that's them. But that's for them, not for everyone. Do you understand? So I wouldn't be on choruses like that. But you used to do choruses.
Yeah, I was bang on it. Do you know why I was bang on it?
Choruses. You used to do...
And just be singing. Like, you're making a beat. You don't even know he's come in. Someone's let him in. He just heard whatever part of the beat that he's heard. He ain't even fully heard it because he ain't come in the room, so he ain't heard the little trebly part. See that?
Yeah.
This guy before he's even
done,
the door singing.
It's done.
Song
done.
I think it's just about character in that, isn't it?
Song done.
You're a character, so
1 minute, bro. No,
fam, you put on a beat now, I'll freestyle a song by accident, accidentally, like like no problem, bro.
I'm like, go in the booth, fam.
Might as well just go.
Literally just come in 10 seconds singing it. I'm like, down the booth.
Yeah, might as well just get this one out. Innit? Like,
no, might as well. He's like, no, bro, let me. And I'm like, nah, forget.
That was it. He's like, that was it. That was it.
That was the formula.
Don't try and formulate it. Don't try and formulate it. That what you already done it. You already done it.
And then you keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you try and make him formulate more, it fucks him up.
That's why I stopped writing, because I noticed that my writing sound very controlled, and my freestyles are like, every line, oh my God, this guy's mental. And then my writing's like, yeah, get him. Like, do you go,
yeah. Trying to be intricate.
It's
and all
too
this,
controlled,
like,
brother.
It's too nice.
It's too.
But when you're just off the
PC,
off the dome,
it's too.
you're just saying
you
like, what's happening right now? Like, you're like, everyone can get it. You know them ones, like, you're saying the stuff.
And the cadence, the tone, like everything is different in a freestyle. Because when you're writing, I don't know how everyone writes, but most times you either and then you go in the booth and you hear yourself saying it out loud and you're like, oh shit, wait, how did I say it? How am I gonna say that?
Yeah.
You get me? Remember, if you not even remember, if you listen back to all of my tunes, you'll hear me start with laughing. That was to get my, but that was to get
into your.
That was to get my right tone. Do you get me? To get the right tone. Because if I didn't do the laugh, I'll rap.
Yeah.
And you'll hear me speaking my shit like some chips.
That's what the golden era's about, man. That's what you lots don't even know. Listen, see what he's saying is like a code. Other rappers out there that watch this will understand certain of these things. What you're saying is just touch the nerve. Because what you're saying, see, like, do you get what I'm saying? See, like, man will hear the beat at home and be like this, playing it on my phone. I can't hear the bass, bro. I can't hear how the beat really sounds.
Can't appreciate
I'm writing the lyric at home, just writing the lyric, listening to it. And then after, guess what happens? Because I haven't experienced the beat or writ the lyric in the capacity that I'm now going to record it at and how the song's going to sound. You know what? When I go into the booth, it's like, it doesn't sound good. Like my lyric all of a sudden doesn't sound good. You know why? Because I don't know how to say the lyric. I haven't been saying the lyric. How? See, when I'm at home mumbling the lyric, like
or even rapping it in your head and that.
Like, every other day on the roads, I hear this new beat and no. And then see what? Go in the booth and say the lyric like that every other day. The beats all going. And
you're like,
bare mad sounds.
Like nervous. You sound nervous.
Top of your dome, fam. You're saying the lyric every other day on the road. Man, stopping the engineer. Stop. Like, yo,
more energy, cuz.
So it's like you need to like hear the beat now and write it how you're gonna say it. Else it's unless you kind of like. I feel like by now we should have been able to learn how to. You know, like I've learned how to still do it in my funny way. Laying in my bed with the tune playing and just formulating, and then no, but that's not how I'm gonna say it. When I say it, you said you laugh.
Yeah, my laughter was the
Everyone's got like a little something that just like, wake up, man.
Yeah, like kickstart, innit?
Wake up, man. Like I might do it wrong the first time because I'm like slipping, you know, like I'm not clocking. And then after something tells me, Hunt, what are you doing?
It was crazy. I knew his brother before I knew him, so I knew May from like young from Sean, like just like
man like Sean, you know, Shaka Khan.
So me and May had our own relationship, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I've gone to do filming with YBM, yeah, and then I've done the film with YBM. But at this time now, I'm just with like kids, Nooks, and the rest of them, and like Propane's not there yet. They're the ones there, and I'm like, right. And I know Propane as well from when he was younger as well. Like, you know the ones there from DJ schools in Bushkid and Heartless Crew and all that. You know what I mean?
Bigger fish probably.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shout out Mighty Mo.
Then I remember when
My Jenna.
Then I finished filming YBM, you know. And I said that I got what I thought I could get with it. So I'm leaving, car. Props ain't there and that. So I'm walking out of Holly Park Estate. Then Props comes with Baker, comes with Mayhem. You know the ones there?
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm like, and he's like, no. So I already know the Props and know Mayhem. So I've never seen them together anyway. So, but I'm like, is you lot coming? I was like, I was just about to leave, but he's like, come, let's just go and do this, innit? And bruv, as soon as we got back, to the, you know, where I was like, took him back to where the man then was anyway, and they started spitting. I can't lie. See, like the way these guys was hyping up Props.
Too queffy to
bro. The way they hype people up because
that's how I learned to be sick. Because MFG was there like, what? You're the sickest boss ever. Say that again, bro. I'm saying I just went to the shop and bust my, and he's like, wow, my cousin, brother. He had me.
He knows how to gas,
brother. Before
this guy was
gas up the thing and make other people be like,
I'll make it I've got at least 5 spitters.
That's how the brain works.
Forget it.
Both of them are ad-libbing you as
forget it.
No, but that's what.
Forget it.
But that's what confidence does for you,
I saw
fam.
the vision from there. I'm like, even I see even Props in part of the vision. You know the ones there, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
how confidence will build you up, fam.
Hey, big up Propane as well, man. You introduced me to Big J. You're a good guy for that. No, seriously, you're a good guy for that,
That's
man.
what confidence is
Namaste.
about.
That's why you know what I'm saying.
Confidence will build you up, fam,
No,
and make
100%,
you.
but that's how I met Bates.
Man will make you be the
So I'm
character
like,
that you
that's-
need to be from
How
boosting
can
you
this
up.
be Mark's, like, sorry, how can this be Mayhem's brother when I've known Mayhem?
Yeah, how do I not know him?
How do I not know him? You know what
I was
mean?
tucked away in Bristol
Yeah.
for a little time. You get me? So I'm in Bristol watching Channel U, innit? And I've seen these little young bucks.
What year, fam?
I'm bad with the years, you know. All right, cool.
And what was popping
Maybe
off like?
2021, 2022.
You going mad?
2001.
You're going mad. 2021.
Oh yeah. That's now, isn't it? 2021. Yeah, 2001. So,
Highlander shit. You're just cramming it all in. You know, like.
do you know what's bad as well? Do you know the worst thing? Yeah, is that until
21 years
after
ago,
the thingy-majig, I'm not really good with dates, fam. I don't.
You just
It's
crammed
mad.
20 years. 2001. You just went to like, oh my god, not even 2012 or something. Oh my gosh.
2021, man. Said,
Highlander. Trust me, dog.
Been
Don't
traveling,
even realise
bro.
it, man. I do it all the time. It don't
Time
matter. It don't matter, man.
The time travelers, guys.
Gone
From
from
a different time.
2001. Yeah,
Seriously.
fam. Highlander shit, man. That's even a program you'd have to just have been there to even know about that. To even know what we're
Serious.
talking about. But yeah, Highlanders. But go on, cuz.
What was it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in Briss like 2000, 2001.
How'd you end up in Bristol?
I had a little pasta inside.
Pasta.
Yeah, a little pasta.
Yeah.
And it was with some people. They kind of knew where Mumsies was. I said, you know what? I know they're not gonna come here, but they might sit outside and try to catch me slipping, innit? I've got a little thing in Briss. I'm gonna fly up to Briss. So I've gone to Bristol. I've ended up liking it. Ended up chilling. Do you get what I'm saying? It's nice up there.
See, when you was in Bristol, yeah, who was doing their thing up there? Just for like my own little.
Aggie crew was
The
still
Aggie
about.
crew. Who's that, like
the
King Aggie
label.
and that?
Yeah.
Caners.
Caners was about.
Caners.
I know Caners still. He's my G still.
Yeah,
He's my G
Caners.
still. I had to put him right a few times.
BS.
But he's
BS5.
BS5, they're my guys.
else?
Wait, who's BS5 again? Let me big him.
They was in the
light skin you,
the crew of them.
Supreme. Big up Preem, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Preem.
Okay.
Ooze as well. The label. That's what you're talking about.
But I just remember the
MTG
Kaners.
label.
I remember
My guys.
Dark and Cold days and stuff and that. Like,
RE. He had a Bristol jacket, fam. Ours was so strong that Baker, when I come, I don't think because I work in the school that I don't roll with a tool. RE was cold still.
It's like a totally different accent.
It's a different R.
We've really like, apart from them times, we haven't really experienced too much Bristol. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit?
I have because of him. So I've even through people that I met through him, I've worked with a few of them.
Okay.
Bristol,
So you,
Bristol one, so that
yeah, because I might hear Bristol man speaking and think it's a Birmingham.
Yeah. No, I've been a black gypsy. That's why.
It's more like us though, bro. Like you won't fully.
It's
know.
ours.
Man.
You won't be able to.
It's more farmery.
That's what.
It's more farmery. That's what it is.
No,
but there's a line though. Do you get me? There's like the farmer side of it, and then there's the yardie side of Bristol. Now the yardie side of Bristol, you probably might not know that they're fully Bristolians.
It's not like your blood.
Yeah. Not Brum. No, it's not like Brum.
I don't think we could even do the accent. Can you do it?
What, Bristol?
Yeah.
Probably not still. But I can.
was up there.
Yeah, I know, but I was doing my London thing, innit? I weren't trying to like, you know what I mean?
I thought you was there long enough to even catch their little slangs.
I weren't immersed inside the society. Like the society was immersed in me. Do you get it? So I went there with Bakerisma and turned them into bakers rather than them turning me into a Bristolian. Do you get it? So that's kind of how that went. But yeah, fun times, man.
We ain't even spoken about his music, so let's get something music.
Music.
Bang, let's hit him with this one then. Let's give them something in the description. One of your first videos, your earliest videos.
This is funny you say this because I don't have many.
So,
like official videos, I really ain't got that much.
No,
but the
like
first one that
videos.
I'll put out and I could make people see in their own house without me having to send it to them or anything. They could just see it. Like on Channel U was like follow along, and it was like a long verse, 2 hooks, very quengy.
Just you on your own.
Very quengy.
But as far as the online videos, you got bare.
Yeah, I got bare videos. Like you can see me.
We said early online.
Do you know what?
Online. We not even got to that one that you just now said.
It might be what's the guy's name? Ivy or something.
Trouble.
No, but it's me and Brother May. I can't remember the video. Me and Brother May was in like the graveyard or something. Who are these? No, that's not it. Wait. Name's Baker. No, not that one. What's it? Brother May. Wait, no. Sugar, wait, we need to go further back than that.
Fam, I feel like we're all madmen here, but we're just not diagnosed.
No, do you know what it is? You said that wrong. We're all perfectly sane and the world's fucked because they will not let their self be their self, my brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely myself, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not in no pain.
You would have been
More than likely in that ilk of character.
because you was Leon.
Because I was Leon Baker as well.
Like Leon Hunt and that.
Yeah, I understand, fam. And you know, we're from that age group where there's. Listen, I'm not gonna listen. Let's listen to this. I'm gonna give it to you, and you're gonna have a little think. You'll be like, "Oh shit!" All the Leons from that era there are Leons, my brother.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find much Leons that ain't Leonish.
It's mad.
They've
because
got a
every
Leon way about them, fam.
Yeah, it's like you know them. All Leons have like, they're just known.
And
They're not just Leon.
All Leons.
They're all known. They're all known.
No, but it's the early side of Leons because all the Leons in this side of life, they're all very knowledgeable. They're doing something.
We've come around. We've done full 360.
Yeah. You've got a health shop now, health food, healthy food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's kicking their sense or something, innit?
Yeah. Serious,
Yeah,
cuz.
man.
You went up from France.
We had to learn by experience.
Leon.
We had to
The
learn
little
by experience.
the little hyphen and that. Bro.
You know what my teacher told me? It's from
hyphen
Noel,
on
isn't
the
it?
E. Noel. Yeah.
Backwards, isn't it?
Okay.
Say again.
You know Noel?
Yeah.
one of like a Saint Noel or something,
Yeah.
some a figure, someone important to the Western civilization. Basically, they changed his name, put it backwards.
Okay.
Because something happened, like some political thing where they was like, no, we don't
Okay,
respect
and then
him
it
no
end
more.
up with-
So they
tried
reversed
to
his
just
name
be
to say like
wicked
we
on
still
him.
respect him, but we can't say his name. Do you get it? So then it became Leon, became a name. Do you get it? So that's where man's power name comes from. It's not from lion and all them thing there. It's from one saint in like Italy or some shit. Yeah. It might be French though. I know it's just one of them, man, innit? The guys with the dark hair.
It's Leon.
It's
That's
Leon.
my name's
Yon.
pronounced Leon.
Yon.
Leon.
On Instagram, I'm Leon.
Hey, cuz, why do you say that you're willing to squeeze? People get on my nerves like a dog with the fleas. I'm mostly solo. They mostly none of them G's. They're sons of bitches. I'm a son of a queen. What track's that, fam? Who said them
I
bars?
done that's a track I done with my brother. Listen,
What's the next bars?
that
What's the name of the
son
track?
of bitches,
Listen.
I am son of a queen. Oh wait.
What's the next two bars? Bonus points.
Wait, I know this stuff. I know this
Who
stuff.
said that bar? Golden
That's
Era.
one of my bars. That's definitely one of my bars. Your sons are bitches, I am son of a queen. Oh wait. What's the first line? Brother,
yeah.
I've got videos of me at a show doing this. Like, wait, whoa, this is my song now. Honestly, guys, I did write this. I swear to God. I just don't remember none of this shit. I'm like a freestyle king.
Yeah, and I can't say it in the flow, so you should get it.
No,
so I just say it
the
like,
first line again. I
you know, like
this.
Kyle on the classical. You know, like when he does his thing, he breaks it down. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know them ones.
See when he dropped it as well. Hey, blood, what do you mean when you said
Yeah, don't watch that. That's coming soon.
proper stuff?
Okay, so why do you say that you're willing to squeeze? People get on my nerves like dog with the fleas. I'm mostly solo, mostly none of them G's. They're sons of bitches. I'm a son of a queen.
Well, I
What's
said
the
that.
name of the tune?
I don't even know, bro. Man. I'm trying. I'm really trying it as well.
I'm
I'm
saying
really
I ain't
trying.
heard one man come on here
I'm
and
really
remember
trying,
that
man.
tune. Golden Era.
Yeah,
Listen, see the
bro.
people that I'm sending for. You gotta know your boss,
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you why I don't know my bars.
What's the
I've
next
probably
two
got
bars
over
then,
1,000
cuz?
songs.
I know, me too. But
And I
if you
don't
said
know-
certain bars,
And you're drawing for the crate.
yeah, I
You're-
drawed for
remember,
the
I've made
original.
I've made like
How many?
84 tracks in the last like
This
maybe
year or
3
something,
months or
yeah,
4 months
okay,
or something.
okay.
Do you get me? So I've got too
But
much
remember,
bars.
it's golden era, so you got to
yeah,
always think
bruv.
it's going back to the beginnings. You know, like the ones that if I typed your name in on the YouTube, what videos come up first?
I know this stuff as well, you know. This sounds a bitch. I know the beat, everything.
Look, you're gonna go home. I'm not even gonna tell you
That's
the
gonna piss
answer.
me off, man. I'm gonna
That's
kick
how
over
bad it
some-
is. But
See,
you're
on the
gonna
way
go
home,
home and be like,
if you're the person I kick over, it's because Hunt asked me this question and it was pissing me off until I
got
got
you.
outside and I was like, "You fucking move out the way, bruv, making me
Trust
me.
me.
stupid." No,
Alright, so one
Namaste.
point would have been for the track. The next two lines, because see, Mr. Consume. When I was formulating this thing, he said to me, "But
Oh,
what about
my
next
thoughts are
boss?"
real. I'm more alive when I dream. The sons of bitches. I know something. Something's
cool,
in there.
cool,
Wait,
cool.
the sons of bitches. I'm a son of a queen. If my thoughts are alive, my thoughts are alive. I'm more alive when I. Shit! I thought I had it.
Nah, he's brain.
Something
Yeah, nah,
like,
you're right,
something
though.
like when
You're
I'm
there,
alive
you're
when I
there, you're
dream.
there.
Mate.
Look, my
I've got
thoughts
bare
are
bars.
real. I'm alive when I dream. The other side of me's alive. That's why I scheme. Bars.
Take me in, man. I'm a very
No,
dangerous
no, no.
barsman.
What's that?
Barsman. Barsman. You hear them bars there? Lord of
Yeah.
mercy. Man's talking about
But you don't know the
Astro.
tune, cuz.
No, I ain't got a clue. Man's talking.
You don't care. You don't
I
care.
ain't
You
got a
don't
clue.
care.
So,
You
no,
get a 1
no,
point.
I
You
care,
get
I
a
care.
one.
But do you know why I don't care? Because it's my tune. So I'm way sicker than sick. Like, it's sick that I don't even know the sick shit I'm saying, man. Crazy.
Tune, you got to know the names, cuz.
But from them times, what's that? That's 90s, you know? This is the
Nah.
90s bars. Just,
Nah.
Who shot that?
It's UK overstood.
oh, 2000s.
I can tell. I know something.
2008,
Simply.
2009.
Is that follow along?
But didn't shoot for long. For long.
Oh, yeah, that was El Minos.
Yeah. I think it's the one where we might be in a shop with India man.
Oh, fuck it out. Who is it? Make it out. Oi. Rock and them was there, innit? Oh, no, this one's gonna piss me. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna let it download. I'm gonna get it in a minute. Don't worry. That one is actually a cold bar. That one is a
good one, isn't it?
bar.
Like, just chips their brain out, fam. They go
Brother,
mad. I just
that
see
one
man
is
just like
mad.
trying to locate it. Don't want to
mad,
look
that
bad.
was
Like I don't know my bars.
When someone's
I
questioning
didn't even
me
know you were
about-
gonna ask me about my bars. How comes you know my
I'm
bars
honoured.
and I don't?
I'm honoured.
Them
It's
ones.
actually an honour. Like, to see a man go in his phone and say, so, boom, and it's like,
Man's doing the
shit,
research. You
Hunt
get
know my,
me?
does Hunt know my shit? Hunt, you believe my shit? Nah, fam. I don't care if I know. As long as you know, I'm happy. Hey, Hunt knows my bars, fam. Yeah.
guys.
Put that as the clip. Hunt knows my bars. So if Hunt knows my bars, you better come know my bars, innit? Yeah, I don't need to know them. They're mine already. Yeah, you should go and do some research on what Hunt's saying and find out what song he's talking about. Now it's your problem.
That's the whole point of this thing,
Transferable.
fam. Like, so
That
it
was
just
cold still.
sparks conversation. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
Like,
cold still.
I've been doing it on the Instagram. Even who said that bar?
That
And
was
then
cold.
and now getting all like 5, 6, 7, 8 people saying like, man, are just saying random name. I'm thinking, is that a random name or did you really think? But at least you guessed. You know them ones. Like,
you're
man, all
involved.
right to me. Like, I don't know, cuz, but it sounds like a painful bar. So it's getting interaction. You understand?
I'm
cuz?
tired. It's the pain for me.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
alright, cool. So, talk about your online period, because there's been a lot done online, not just with me. You've done a lot online. What was that producer that you used to work with?
Gio.
Gio.
Oh, Gio. I used to work with Gio, Jamstar. I had a couple.
The one that did the one we did with you.
UkOverstood. I used to work with hard as well.
Yeah, forget we used to do make tunes.
Yeah,
Triple M them times.
got some bangers still.
What was it? You know when you had your daughter? Self-taught?
Self-taught.
Okay.
Self-taught slap still. Self-taught. Why self-taught's are bad, man? Like yourself, he sees where I'm meant to be in it. So like when Bashy's done a remix, he's like, Baker, you're on this. Giddy ya.
And who's self-taught? Sorry, guys, I'm listening, but like, okay.
He's a big boy producer. So basically, he's from their thing's called First Love the Music. Realism and self-taught. 2 producers and 1 rapper. Realism rap and produces. Self-taught just produces. And I can't remember specifically. One of them's cousins, Terry Walker.
Yeah. Okay.
Stunner Man's in there in the family.
Okay, yeah.
Bashy's in there. So all that.
Okay.
All of them are in one family. Do you get me? I don't know if I'm not sure if it's realism or self-taught, but they've all got very musical connections
yeah.
and a family. Do you get it? I heard one tune they done back in the day. My brother Caveman played me this tune. It was like a Beyonce remix. I love you, but the beat was so disgusting that I couldn't understand that. How did you get that from that? I love R&B. How have you turned R&B into a madness? Like, you get it? So I was on my brother, like, yo, I need to meet Self-Talk. I need to meet. He's like, all right, cool, we're going to studio. This time we had our little crew inside, Block Runner gang. You get me? Was queffing as well. Very, very, very queffy. you can research us. So, and that's because we didn't want to like be in no one else's gang, innit? Remember, Deptford them times, it was like S14/8 and that. That was the crew that was kind of running SE, you get me? So we had our own thing, Block Runners. We ran the block. Yeah, I had big guys. So, yeah, he played me a tune. Boom. Self-taught. He's like, you need to meet Baker. Basically, what happens is, if you're in a music situation and you've heard me spit, at some point you're going to tell someone, you know what, you need to meet Baker. He's the guy. He's a madman still. Like, you just need to link him in it. Just link him. So that's what's happened, innit?
Was you in Double Drama?
I was in Double Drama still. I was in a few episodes.
How did that come about, man?
He's good brethren. Brought him in.
What's the joke?
I'm going to tell you, wait. Let it
What's the
marinate.
joke?
Let it marinate. Let it marinate on.
Good brethren. Well, do you remember Mike Jesse?
Okay, yeah, he's in it as well. Yeah, of course.
That's Baker's bona fide.
Okay.
All of the words. He's using all of the words. He's saying all of the words, hon.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's fine. I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. So my good brethren, my bestie. right, cool. No, don't worry, you'll get it after.
Yeah.
So how it first came about, actually, is NDUBZ was in the first one, innit?
Yeah.
Daffy was like, well, you got to get Baker in it. So
Yeah, but you just said, brother, you just said Mike JLC.
No, we're getting to that. We're getting to that. First,
you didn't say how, like, you didn't even, you just said it like, like we all know them.
Let's go.
Oh, what? Have we not spoke about NDUBZ?
No, I said it at the beginning and he just went, Ush. Hold on, hunt. Like, that's what you said to me earlier at the beginning. You said, Ush. Hold on, hunt. Like, so I said, okay, now we're here.
Story is just another, all my stories are like this. So I'm living in the YMCA.
Because remember, before you were saying you was in Deptford.
Yeah, no, I'm a black gypsy.
They're not from Deptford.
I thought I told you I'm a black gypsy.
They're not from Deptford though, so
disclaimer.
you know, like, how does your connection with them?
I'm a black traveller.
He came through with Probes and Mayhem.
Okay.
Boom. Then I was working even with them, and like rap wise for a little while. Then I noticed everyone's talents individually. So if I think that there's something for you or something for you, I might call you just for a particular thing. And then I remember calling these man because there was a music video for Exit. You remember? For the girls, the 3 girls. And you came down to Dalston. You with your...
Exit. Who's that? Like,
remember Jasmine? Matrix, them days.
Matrix?
I remember
that
Matrix,
rings a bell.
Yeah, Matrix. And the other one was Claire. And the other one was Grace, which is Skepta's manager now.
okay. See, I'm saying, look at these lines.
She runs that whole thing over there. But at the time, there was a group called Exit.
Mm.
And when I invited you to a shoot in Dalston. Don't you remember the video shoot in Dalston? And you and your cousins ended up going in the middle. You don't remember?
No.
And then you was, first time you met Big Ben. How about that? Outside and you was hyping him up. Do you remember outside of Dalston? First time you met Big Ben.
I didn't know. I thought I've always known Big Ben. No?
That's how it feels, because it's a long
What,
time.
he weren't there with the propane video shoot? That's not how I met Big Ben then?
No. Second time we was at some place.
Bro, no, I don't remember none of this.
Video shoot in Dalston. He came down with Mayhem, C's, Force.
Was it downstairs?
Yes.
I remember downstairs. No, I don't think you're chatting shit. It's just I'm old, fam.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
I've been smoking dead weed.
Downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs. Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
And then they had like a video shoot. You remember light skin girl and 2 black girls? Do you remember? I don't know if you remember now.
No, I remember going downstairs though. I remember Foss, me, C's. I remember going to something down some stairs.
Yeah. And that's where you lot come to that video shoot, and then me and you had a conversation.
Yeah.
And then we did a little freestyle outside with him, Big Ben, and a couple of them. But these are hyping Big Ben like, you know, same way.
Like how my cousin taught me. You get me?
They make everyone feel a certain way as well.
Yeah.
They're hard as well. Both of them are cold as well, but they all even go on like even someone.
You're the coldest.
Yeah.
I'm not the coldest. Don't worry about me. Namaste. You run bars.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I remember seeing you one time, but with Roz on There's a Freestyle, and you was...
I met Rose Attila. We did a video.
I met Roz at a show. Roz and Dread Marachi.
Yeah,
Dread's my cousin, turns out. Do you get it? Dread's family. So we're at a show, I'm doing my Baker Trouble thing, and Roz is like, yeah, you're mental, and Dread's like, yeah, you're my cousin. So I'm like, well, obviously we're going to do stuff. Do you get me? I've gone straight to Stratford, done about 4 tracks, queffed every single one of them. I think I might still have a few of them. But yeah, Roz, that's my family member nephew, fam. That like no comedy show. And I like what he's doing. He's keeping some strong bonds with him still. I like that still. But yeah, man, I probably don't remember Exit, you know. But Grace, man, do you remember me, Grace? Man made your video lively, fam. I'm saying, yeah, I don't even need to skip to feature like that per se. But opening acts, like something, you get what I'm saying? I come in my white shirt and that.
Claire's an actor now. Jasmine's doing big things as well.
Yeah.
You know, with females, they always...
They've got better stuff
when
to
it's
do.
that time.
They've got the thing board, innit? Like a future board and that. They know what's going on from early. Like, you gonna be my baby daddy. I'm gonna manage Skepta. I'm gonna get a halo. Like, yeah, I know what they are.
Plan ahead and stuff, innit? Like, and see the vision, what they want to do, innit? With this. Like.
90p used to produce for them.
Okay.
90p was their producer. That's when I used to hear 90p's beats.
Okay, see what I'm saying? All the shows are starting to like
Yeah, intertwine.
start to intertwine and stuff like with information.
So I had a brethren that was a DJ.
Yeah.
So that's how we... You know
279, that's in the SA.
247, not 279.
No, but even when you said earlier 279, that's the SAS. When you just said something about Grace, that's the 90p. Also, something. There's another one where she's mentioned, but because of the Skepta, I've heard it. You know, like when it's all intertwined, fam.
I'm telling you, bro. So it's really nice to keep good relationships, man.
And it's good to have it documented, like on things like this, so we can mention the stuff.
We had things like UkOverstood and that, yeah. The dates were sporadic.
100%.
You don't even know, like a Highlander shit. Everything's all crammed into one. You don't even know.
Those dates, you can see everything because it's all dates.
It's there in it to see like the thing.
And you're a man who leaves things up. Enough man to take like El Mino. The whole time I was gone, man took my whole follow along video. I had to phone him like, brother, what going for my thing, fam? Like after like 7.5 years or something, and he's put it back up. I got like 6,000 views, like on some chips. Do you get me? Like some chipsy little twat trying to hold on to the past. When really, my thing's meant to be proper.
No, but you should want all your videos up.
A minute. Why wouldn't I want it up? I didn't want it down.
Are just creeping up.
Brother,
like,
the brothers
no,
took
but
it down
all them
after the
views are
Senny.
creeping up, and that's giving that could lead to revenue at some point.
100%,
Once
bro.
you've done your, how was it, 10,000 out? You know, like that YouTube world. The YouTubers know once you've done your 10,000 hours or you've done your certain things, you can start being monetized now and all that. So man should just be putting up any video.
Everything. But as I say, we do know what's doing, and everyone didn't know what they're doing. But again, a lot of people got bullied to do things. There's someone else with a big agenda, you know what I mean, and they'll take it. And even the reason why I say that, because for him, his story's so wide for me that I'm trying not to skip it. You know? So let's go back to
is
how
wild
did you meet NDUBZ, and how did Love for My Slums get done?
Right. Specifically, how I met NDUBZ is through Basco, through Zach.
Yeah.
So Basco used to live upstairs from me.
Yeah.
Cousin Foss brought him to me. We was
Foss
chilling.
from Basco from where, and Foss from
Basco from Islington.
Yeah. Okay.
Foss from Islington.
Okay.
No way, fam. Foss is easy.
When I think of Foss, I think of Giggs' friend, Foss. So I'm saying, so that's why we need to clear it and say, oh, Foss. Oh, okay, Foss from Islington. But I know Basco. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's my little broski. So Bass came to me on, like, basically there was intruders, isn't it? Like these times I was on edge. Foss has brought this lanky black guy with a long chain and some slippers on to my door. I've gone mad. Like, you didn't bring a man to my door. Blah, 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 blah. And I thought, a bit overreaction. I've allowed it. You get me? We're talking reasoning. He's told me that he's had a loss in his life. My heart broke straight away. You're my brother now. Do you get what I'm saying? And obviously he raps in it. He's got the Fuji Bop. These times he was on Fuji Bop, yeah? African, it's a different skank. He's the man for skanks. Enough of these youths, I see them skanking. I'm like, you stole that from Bass. So him and May they're my guys. I'm happy that they're my young G's. So anyway, I'm with Bass, we're spitting. He knows I'm the truth. Every time he goes back to Holloway and Camden with Zach and NDUBZ and all these guys, he keeps telling them about this Baker guy, innit? Like, brother, you need to see this guy. He's the truth. Yeah. Like, he will spit for 4 days, fam. No long thing. All songs, banging songs as well. Yeah. I remember some of them. They're not recorded. This is just in the air. I'm spitting them. And he's walking around for months singing this song that I don't remember.
These used to come. I remember when I first met Basco, you lot came to my yard and we did the freestyles with me and
Disgusting.
Z. So sometimes me and Z would just have bare rappers. And I would bring them to my yard and me and Z was doing the camera thing, I was doing the camera thing, and then everyone would just be rapping.
Just filming and stuff like that, innit?
Fam, man's got ciphers where your favourite rapper did not spit. On YouTube right now, go and have a look. Your guy, who you think's the guy, don't spit around me, fam. They just quell. Yeah? Cause Baker's the guy in real life. Because your written bars, you've only got so many. I can freestyle for months. My brain don't run out. I've lived a long life. I've experienced a lot of experiences. I can freestyle for as long as there's music, fam. So you're pissed, innit? So your favorite rapper is underneath my thing, yeah? So basically, I've bucked Zach. This is online as well. Because the first meeting I've bucked Zach is online. Man was peppering from Old Street YMCA. You can see man in the outfit and that. Man's tagging up. And he just started recording, innit? Man just started queffing. And he's like, raw. So when he's gone back home to edit, or whatever he does, he's editing amongst Dino Constabulados, which is a.k.a. Dappy from NDUBZ, you get it? And Phaser. So they're like, raw, who's my man? Anyway, they've had that conversation. We've gone to Mike White's joint. All right, yeah? And Mike White had us, Mike White has some fucking
Who's that, a
bangers.
producer?
Yeah,
A bad boy producer still.
Why have I feel like I've heard that name before?
He was a bad boy these times still, I'm not gonna lie,
that
fam.
name before, I'm not too sure, but
Blinks Production.
Blinks Production with an X.
Yeah, and it's a big story behind these things, but we might have to get him on there still.
yeah.
So
Mike White?
Mike White.
Yeah, listen. Mike White.
Mike White, man.
We'll be hollering at you soon,
So
fam.
he put me on a couple bangers. And the reason why I wanted to get on the Mike White track is because Big Ben had a banger with one gal. I think it was Venetia, whoever it was. That banger there had me going mad. Like, this is what I want. I need this. Like, how has he got this? And I'm Baker. How has he got this? So I was on Mike, like, hey Mike, you at the studio today? Like, and I'll be round there. Do you get it? So,
I had to pay Mike for all of us to record. You know what I'm saying? Don't you remember? That's why we was triple M at the time. And you remember all the different things that happened in between? We can't even mention everything.
no, I don't, fam. Remember? Because I've had other. I don't.
Sorry, I paid him because we had our own little collective.
Yeah.
Collective Triple M back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the
yeah.
Triple M stand for, though?
Triple M, dog.
Motivation.
Ping, ping, ping. Gently, yeah. 3 times motivation. So yeah, man was in Mike White's one time, courtesy of Triple M, and someone, I can't remember who. Someone's brought Phaser and Dappy in.
There was always in there.
No, but the way they've came in this time was like a brought in. I don't know if it was Basco or
but
Zach. Zach brought them in.
Yeah, but who are like obviously Phaser.
At this time,
no, they're Phaser.
No, they're
and
NDUBZ.
They're
They're
NDUBZ.
NDUBZ. No, they're actually NDUBZ.
But like when I say like,
you better not waste my
are they?
time. I got
They got like
they're that NDUBZ. You better not waste my time.
I've known Phaser
Okay.
for a while through my Reggie Bradley. So I've known Phaser before their music actually came out. And Phaser used to tell me what they was going to do. You know, no one's there. So like Phaser and Meza I knew before. But then Mike,
Mazer, that's that one. I remember that one.
Man called him and still. He never said and still once. He said until, but I called him and still with the hands and the glasses and still.
So everyone knew different sides. I went to Mike White's studio and I met Dappy. Dappy was just jamming in there with Mike White. They were all tight. Even Uncle B I met in their studio, in Mike's studio, and Mike and Uncle B was quite close. So I remember having certain conversations with Uncle B. And we was even there the day he died.
Yeah, man was about still.
We saw Dappy.
Uncle B was the truth, man.
Yeah.
He's a good guy still, man.
Proper real guy. He did a lot to get them.
He did everything, bruv. He took his dad's inheritance before his dad died and put it into his sons, fam.
Wow.
Do you understand? He said, I need that now. I need that before you die, bad man.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a plan. These lot get it. And he done his thing,
Talent,
fam.
innit? They're talented. They're very
People don't
talented.
understand he was a different kind of guy. Unless
No,
you
he
met
was
him,
different.
you wouldn't understand.
Bro, the first time I met him, remember, my energy's like Bruce Leroy, innit? You can see me come into the room. It's very, very orange. So I've walked in, and my man's like, Baker, sit down. He broke all of them down. Phaser is blah, blah, blah. Phaser, I love you. So I said blah, 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 you know. So when you're doing your next fucking tour, you better make sure my name gets mentioned, bad man. Because the next one, I won't blah, blah, blah your thing, yeah? Remember, me tell you. Dappy, we all know Dappy, innit? He's nervous. And then Talisa, he's like, if it wasn't for NDUBZ and my money, Talisa would be in one bedroom with 3 babies. He is the coldest. Fam, he took us to a show, yeah. I don't know how much they get paid. This was early NDUBZ times, you know, like 150 each. They get in. I don't know what Uncle B's getting. I don't know what petrol they get in, but they've got 150 where we're in the back of the van. My man's like, everybody give Baker £70. 70 pounds.
What for man's 150?
70
Jesus.
pounds.
Right, you just get 80 notes. Like, what are you saying?
Fam,
Like,
70.
You might as well give him the 75
Fam, I
and
felt,
done, fam.
look, this is how I took it. I took it like that. Like,
So,
sorry,
right.
it's not me. I didn't.
Wait.
I would have took a pinky.
Oh, man.
Even them times there, obviously, I feel like, at the time, if I'm honest, I feel like we was the
Catalyst.
21.
Not the catalyst, not just the catalyst,
Left
but we
with-
was like the
what you say?
roadside.
You left with 210, yeah?
Yeah, and they was like, they had their thing popping off, but they needed that because they ain't just got the Enough of My Slum. There's a song with Baker, Big Ben, and Dappy as well, you know.
Yeah, I got that.
Banger as well.
Man, we'll put the link in the
I got that.
description for those.
That one
Big
slaps.
tune as well, big tune.
I don't care.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Stop
I
that.
big up Dappy because he came to Big Ben's launch anyway, same way them times.
Brother, man used to drag Dappy everywhere them times. He wasn't allowed to not come. It wasn't like, big up Dappy. Dappy, where are you? I'm outside the block.
Being interviewish.
All right, cool. We'll do that one then. Safe. No, so yeah, big up Dappy for coming down, man, because obviously he didn't have to. NDUBZ were quite big at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? They didn't have to come down. He didn't have to come down to nothing. But man used to drag him on Mike GLC all over the place. Fam, I used to take Dappy. This is how wicked I am. Wait, let me just say this last one. This one's the best one.
I finished Love for My Slum, just got recorded. How that happened?
Alright, boom, Love for My Slum. So Dappy's come in the studio after Zach's filmed the footage with me, Basco and me. Yeah. And Zach's brought him in on some, there's Baker. He's like, oh, let me chat to you. He's brought me straight upstairs. You know, you go outside, upstairs to the other one, yeah? He took me to
the top now. The guy to the proper studio now.
No, not everyone was allowed in there. Not everyone was allowed in this studio, fam. It was a real actual thing. And they had the whole thing in it. Like, you see our thing, you go in there and it's other studios. Their thing, you go in there and it's only theirs. Downstairs toilet, little chefing area, upstairs booths. It was quite nice. So we've gone up there, yeah? And he's played me the original track. It was him on the track, one youth from Camden. I can't remember who. I wish I remembered so I can just bring it up so you can go to Daffy and be like, you're a pussy. You told me something different. But he's got the youth on the track. One Camden youth. And just him and him at the time. No Talisa, no bridge, no nothing. Just 2 verses and the hook. No. Was it the hook? What's the hook again? Is it just Dappy on the hook, innit? Yeah, just the hook, just the hook. So I've come in, I've listened to it, I'm like, oh, this is mental. Let me go in now. Like, that's my thing, innit? Let me go do something now. So I've freestyled like the first 2 bars, because it was like his, innit? He's like, I ain't gonna lie, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I make broke good more time I supply, just trying to get by. You should. And then that was it. I laid that, and I just laid the rest of the verse, slapped it in. His dad's coming, everyone's coming like, you know your bridge can't be on the track, innit? Like, you two are going too mad. My man has to come off the track.
We're talking about your
like basically there was someone else on the track, innit?
Yeah.
And I've laid my verse, and they've said, you got to take him off the track.
Yeah, the other guy.
Like,
not dropped he's not laid the bars.
I don't know what he's done. I don't know what he's done. He's gone gentle. Come
out 1 second, cuz. Let me just chat to you. Like one of them ones, innit? Like, let me
the
just
thing
chat to you,
is,
cuz.
there was controversy, innit? There was controversy at the time. Because they've took him off the track. All of his munsdoms are like, what? Who's this guy? He's not even from North, fam. He's saying he's from... Like, they was upset with the whole thing, innit? Obviously, the tunes got laid. Videos got shot. All the same Camden guys are in the video. You see them. Some of them are not here, RIPs. But you see them, they're all there. Everyone's all like, nah, you lot fuck this up. We battered the track, innit? But so how I met him was basically through Foss, Basco, and Zach. And yeah, I just happened to be at Mike White's that day. You get it? But yeah, that's how I got on the track still.
Yeah, and it did his thing.
No, it definitely did. It definitely did. It had some M's still before I left.
You lot all had connections with Channel U.
I had a bond.
Yeah.
I had like a little bond there.
How do you mean bond? What's going on?
Like basically there was a manager at Channel U.
Yeah.
That's a female.
Yeah.
And I had a bond with her.
Okay.
We bonded.
Used to just talk to her.
Yeah, we bonded. We used to bond.
Yeah.
We used to rub bonds. It's my baby mum. It's my baby mum now. It's my daughter's mother, man. We bonded, man, and had a... So, yeah. So, when that happened, that's when the kind of NDUBZ relationship broke down and blah, blah, blah. Do you get me? Because they kind of had her in a headlock before I got there, innit? And I've got there, and like now my follow-along videos playing the same amount of times as NDUBZ videos. You get me?
Okay.
They weren't really feeling that. And then they had Jonathan Shallot in their ear, like, don't like what's going on here. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Who is this guy? He's too tall to even be amongst you lot. Like, you look odd. You know what I mean? So all of this kind of stuff was going on. It was. That was one of his issues. Like, look how tall and black this geezer is. Like, it's mad. And you lot all like small and cute and light. Like, do you get me? Fam, we done a show one time, yeah. I wish I still had this picture, man. Remember I used to have my camera everywhere, you know? I've got some footage that made my baby mum hate me. Do you get it? I've got some proper old school Baker out on the tan with the Dubz footage. All implications. It's implied. I'm implying everything. Yeah? Take everything from that you like. It's all there. So, yeah, man was in the fabric of their thing. Man, even I brought them to the hood.
Okay, yeah.
In that NDUBZ video, I brought them to, where did I take them? Stellman. I took them, what's Josiah's block?
Smalley.
I took them Smalley. I took them, what's Smitty's mum's block?
Lordship, innit?
I took them everywhere, bruv. Like I was allowed to.
Yeah.
Just out there, just, yeah, come, what we doing? And I was like, oh, ain't you from South though? I don't understand. Like, why are we in Hackney? I'm like, it's closer to Camden, you dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm driving you man all the way to Peckham, fam. We're good there, fam. Don't worry about it. You get it? So yeah, that's how I met them, man.
That far with them.
And then I met Mike GLC through them. Well, more through you, man, but through them as well. Do you get me? And then
We say?
I can't.
I got footage.
I can't.
So Megan can talk all he wants.
I can't.
That's his dog.
I can't.
Security,
I've never ever worn a vest in my life.
Didn't you lot do no tunes?
Me and Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must got a couple tunes out there.
Do you know what's funny? We've got bare freestyles.
Freestyle.
I think I've got like one tune of him, fam, to be real.
Yeah, 'cause that could.
But he dropped a little new EP the other day. And he,
What's the tune called?
What, the new thing?
Yeah.
Amsterdam. It's called Amsterdam. Oh, we me and him. I don't know what it's called. He did say that in the tune. He said it in the tune. You're a chief.
Okay, I might as well look for that.
I don't entertain this fuckery, lad. First I will look for that. Don't entertain the fuckery.
With the bag, yeah. Okay.
Yo.
And he's acting like bacon and walk around with them accents. So nice. But he's acting like he don't like that's what was in the rap. You get me? Uncle Mac and all that. It's up to him. Like
Oh gosh.
I remember that.
Everyone's legendary. That's why it's the gold. Look at that sign up there, fam. Put that in
Gold.
There, fam.
But yeah, man.
He took all these problems. That's what happened. That's why
I didn't even mean to take on these problems. I was just remember, I'm a celebrity thing these times, innit? So anyone who's on telly, I'm rolling with you. What do you mean, NDUBZ? I'm coming. What do you mean I'm there? What, Mike GLC? Of course I'm there. Like, I remember, I like Mike GLC because Brother May was like, he used to play me Mike GLC CDs. I'm like, it's American shit. Mike GLC and, what's that one from Hackney? Nah, man. He had a CD with my man. They were both American. Paper guy, Mike GLC and GMC.
JMC.
Thank you, bro. So I didn't mean that wasn't no disrespect,
Yeah,
you know.
JMC.
I'm just
JMC
old, fam.
Had he used to do bare stuff with
Bare things, fam.
Cassidy,
Right.
and all that, like
Even
Jada
before
Fitz
that.
and all that, like Styles. P
Before
and all
that,
he
you
done
lot are
bare
going to
things.
like Channel U days. I'm talking about before Channel U days,
Yeah.
when man was pitched on the road, giving it to you like, bam. What do you mean you ain't got £2? Them days, you get what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah.
Them days. So my
Yeah,
brot's got a
CD
CD.
sales, yeah.
Mike GLC.
What do you
and
mean?
James.
What you say that again? Say again.
What do you mean you ain't got £2?
What do you mean you ain't
fam?
got
You
£2?
£2,
Like,
bro.
that's putting it on you,
Like,
fam.
what? Bruv, run £2 and take the CD,
Like, these
fam. It's
man,
good shit, fam.
I bought the same CD twice.
That's how they were sticking it on, man, bro. Man was sticking it
I
on,
bought
man,
the
these
same
times.
CD of Mike GLC twice.
Don't let him catch you twice, because
I
you're going to
went
buy
there
it
like
twice.
the next week, and they tried to sell me the same CD, and I was like, how their sales tactics was so
It's powerful
like,
stuff.
it was so like yeah, even a pound. You know, like that, like
It's a-
you know,
it's a-
like man
it's a
just had
bad
to
up.
give something like it's almost a bad up, fam.
No, you're paid to just get man away from you, bro.
It's a bad up. It's a
At
bad
the
up.
time, it's like fucking hell.
It's a
man.
tactical bad up. It's like you being in the shop and someone spraying you. Oh, you want to try it? Lady, ma'am. I said no. Why you? Now
done
I smell
like-
like the thing you've just done. What the fuck? Yeah, that's
Nah,
how them
they
man were
had
hitting,
their
man.
proper
Them man
tactics.
was spraying you with CDs, fam.
No, but they had
What?
the
You don't want
tactic,
that?
and
You got a
they
pound.
had they
Waste.
taught that
Should I buy a drop?
tactic. No, you see, they didn't even teach it. You see, the people that they was bringing in, I think the people he was bringing in was real dog hard. You know them ones, like, you know, like from the ghetto. So these man, like, you tell them, like, listen, take the CDs and sell it to them people. Them man, there's gonna go and even implement their own skills.
1,000,000%.
Like, what you saying, fam? You know,
1,000,000%.
like, you know them ones, like,
1,000,000%.
you're gonna buy the CD 9 times.
It makes
you know,
sense
like,
to buy it, fam. Because I've
like-
got time. I'm here. You're
well,
trying to not
you ain't
be
got
here.
time. You ain't got time. I want to go, and
No,
these guys.
you wanna go.
I want to go.
I've got time.
You
I
got
work
time.
here today.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm selling
So
Mike
you
GLC
say, we
CDs.
saying, fam. Yeah, we saying, fam. Like, man's just coming. You just think, fucking hell, just give them a little £2 or something. Just like, leave me alone, please. You know them ones like.
Yeah, he
man
had it wrapped
bought
up.
that
He had it
CD
sewn up
last
still.
week, fam.
He had
I've
it
done
sewn
got
up.
it.
He had it sewn up, fam. Trust me.
Sick on that, fam.
And then again, what's your highlights
In life.
in the music thing?
Oh, in music.
You had
I was in Plan B's thing. I forgot about that. Do you know what? I've done bare things. Dub plate drama,
what's that movie called?
Ill Manners. I was in Ill Manners. Me and Big Ben was in that. I didn't even know Big Ben was gonna be there.
Rags is in it as
Yeah.
well,
Rags Sweet Jones. Hey, Rags, namaste. You're a bad man. Because remember, when Rags was home, I was gone, yeah? And I never met him face to face. I've only known 3 Rags. Do you understand? It was a saying more than a person. Yeah? I've gone, all right. There's too many threes, bruv. Too many threes. That finger code there. No one went throwing it up like that, like a West Coast nigga, minimal effort. So man was like, Rags, me and Ben. But I got the link through Face FSFSX. Yeah. So I just landed.
Faith, that's the beats. And then he makes the
He does it.
He's doing some really good stuff now.
Of course he is, fam. He's got a mouth.
He's a singer.
Oh, we changed it up.
Yeah,
I saw
he
one
used
of
to
his
do the
videos.
beatbox
He's
thing,
all
no?
slow mo, and he's not Faith SFX no more. He is a pop star now. Yeah. He's actually a pop star now. Crazy different.
Producer, singer.
And his voice is like, you could do that all this time.
all this time, like you just
Okay.
He's making the beats.
But all that was doing was honing his Gyaldem Panani vocals to a level of 12, fam. No, seriously, because I'm on like 8.5, fam. My man's thing's on 12, brother. And that was when I heard him in like 2018. I don't know where he must be at now. So yeah, Faith SFX was the catalyst of that. What was
Ill
it?
Manners, he said.
Ill Manners. He's phoned me. I've just come home. He's like, oh, Baker, I've been looking for you. Me and Plan B. Boom, boom, boom. No, you don't call him Plan B. He's like, me and Ben been talking. I'm like, who the fuck is Ben? He's like, Ben, Plan B. He's doing the movie. He wants you in it.
Oh, his name's Ben, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, get him on there one day and that.
You get Plan B on him, mate.
That,
Oh, mate.
Plan
No, but he's
Ben.
addressed as Ben.
Oh, you will-
Only like
we would
fans
never
know him
know
as
that.
Plan B.
Yeah,
You
man
get
just
me?
knows Plan B,
Everyone calls him Ben.
I don't know, man.
I hope he's just
I know
behind
he
the
did
scenes
film, he was
milking
on
it,
the
fam.
acting thing.
Because his last 2 movies were cold still. You see his actor, the guy.
He was acting, innit?
That's probably where he disappeared to. You know the guy in all these films, one with the bald head, kind of like a bad man.
Yeah, I think.
You know, he's like a white guy looking, but he's like, you fucking what, mate? What do ya? Like him, he's gone mental now. He's like a Hollywood superstar.
Okay.
Superstar. Like, I don't mean like a Hollywood star.
Behind the scenes.
He might be his manager or his agent.
Programs
or
that
just-
we don't even know about, fam. Just caking up and that.
I hope
like
so.
some
I really
Netflix
do hope so,
series and
fam.
shit.
But yeah, that's how I got on that little set there.
You did a lot really quick. You did got a tune with Tiny Temper.
Tiny Temper jumped on one of my rhythms
Cuz
still.
that's my question, fam. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, Tiny Temper.
I was gonna
Tiny
say-
Temper, G Fresh.
If you got a bigger answer than what you see, like what you've just now said, because see the question that I would have asked and interjected and dropped in now would have been, what's your biggest collaboration?
I don't know, you know.
So if you're gonna say something other than Tiny
who's
Tempo
massive?
and that, then you've done a lot of stuff.
Well,
J-
the biggest in personal, biggest in to the world.
Do you know what? I've never done a collab and felt like, yeah, that was a big collab. I've always done a collab and felt like,
okay, but-
now you know who the fuck you fucking with. Do you get it?
Oh, because you're trying to kill them.
I'm always murdering.
You're
That's
trying
like
to murder them.
And I'm not
That's why
even.
I said there's a personal one.
So
There's one that's like, yeah, this is sick.
This is sick.
This
Do you know? All right, let me
sick.
say the honest truth. This is gonna be mad as well. I'm a little bit bitter to say it, yeah. But the only time where I felt a bit like, are you getting on the track with me? With the same track I'm on? And I don't know why. Nole, fam.
You got a track with Nole.
Nole jumped on the track, the same Bashy remix, yeah. Bashy's on it, Morris Delta's on it, Black Twang's on it. There's old school Queffers on there, fam. Yeah. But when I saw Nole, I was like, hi Nole. I don't know what happened, fam.
What's the name of that track?
Gordon Brown, Bashy remix, Gordon Brown. These are the
Bashy
times.
remix,
Yeah,
Gordon
Gordon
Brown.
Brown. It's when Gordon Brown was the president.
Man will put the link into that one.
So yeah, that was a big move. That felt big for me. The why Tiny Temper didn't feel as big is because when I met him on Bashy's video shoot with Mike JLC, the remix Black Boys, which I was upset about because I didn't have a verse.
yeah.
You get me? I'm like, why ain't I got a verse? He's like, oh, you was meant to send that email. I'm like, fucking sends emails, bro. Like, yeah, I'm in the video. I got Averix on that, trying to look cool. You get me? But I met Tiny at that video shoot. Have you seen that video going around with Mike JLC, Nole, and Skepta having a discussion about the game and mumble rap and all that? Yeah. That's that video shoot. Like, I was right there. They tried to crop me out. So I'm letting you know, widen back up whoever cropped me, widen back up the ting, yeah, and put my AV back in there because I'll really. Anyway, I'm a chef now. It's cool. So basically, that video shoot, I met Tiny Temper, and I'm not and Big. Did I meet Big Nasty then? No, I knew Big Nasty before that. I met Tiny Temper then, and he gave me that right energy in it. He pulled me like, "Hey Baker, you see that follow along tune? That's mad. You got mad bars. Your bars are mad. I heard every lyric." And I was like, brother, give me your number, bruv. I got songs, you get me? Done Body Language, tried to got him on the remix, him, G Fresh, some of the crew out of Double Plate Drama, some of the stars and that, and some next little crew from somewhere. I can't remember their name, man. It's disrespectful. But they were cold. They had a light skin you as their main guy, and some.
You know, is it Zeus? Zeus. Something about.
Nah, not my man. If I could get him on, if he was on my track, then I'll probably be talking about him. He done a song called Jermaine. Yeah. I've been searching for you. He's cold.
Children of Zeus.
Yeah.
Children of Zeus. Who's mentioned them? I've heard someone mention them as well.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Everything just ties in, fam.
They're really good.
Weren't he like he was on tour with Raw's, Artilla and nah man, my Rasta brethren from Hackney.
Bang Nostra.
Right, them man were on tour with them man from time. That was Simon from Blue. Simon from Blue was his manager.
Okay.
That's how comes we know him. The world knows him because of Simon from Blue. The light skin with the freckles. Simon from Blue bus him.
And your cousin from Hackney is a good big
Spliffer, big singer. Black Slade. You know Black Slade?
Black Slade.
Someone will Chimes, you know Chimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the man who runs Chimes. He's got a group called Black Slade. My cousin Gavin from Chorus. You know Chorus?
Yeah.
Chorus. Stephen. You know Stephen?
Okay.
Lucci. You know everyone man hunt, man.
I'm
What
saying
to
it
you,
all
bro?
just ties in. Everything ties in, man. That's the beauty of the golden era.
Yeah. There's so much connections, it's mad. It's not even by 6, man. It's like by 4.
Yeah. So listen, yeah, cause I feel like this was like. Have you got anything you want to add? Because sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Let's call it part 1, man.
I feel like
part 1. It's the extended interview. Do you know why it's going to be so long as well, fam? Because I'm a lot older than a lot of people as well.
Yeah, no,
do you get
because
me?
all of the people are from.
No, they're from the era, but they might be like a little 6
some are like
or
a
7.
Bit, but
yeah.
See, like, I get, that we went off the golden era, but there's other things, little interventions and things that we stop off.
Just for 2 minutes, I think he should explain what happened, why. You know, like it was here, you know what I mean? And
yeah, because all these names you've just now said is mad. Like,
Yeah, I know everyone. I know everyone in the game. Look, this is how I can try my hardest to simplify it. Yeah, I'm very talented. I'm a very powerful energy. So anywhere I go, I will be recognized, and then I could spit as well. So it was easy for man to be like, "Rah, my man's sick." So I've always been very close to what's going on. Do you get me? Whether it was the Channel U days or whatever it was, yeah, I was involved. Same when I went to Briss, same thing, like, raw, my man, boom. So I'm right at the front. Do you get me? Man are making me their gang leaders and that. Not gang, like, but music. They're putting me at the front there. Baker, let Baker go first. So that's how it's always been. And that's how it kind of went throughout my life. So I'll meet a person, they'll be like, you're sick, I'm going to introduce you to the person you should know. So that's how I met NDUBZ. And through NDUBZ, I met Mike Josie. Through them, I've met this one. I've met even Darren, the owner of Channel U, sat me with 3 producers. I made 3 songs specifically for him because they was trying to push me personally, obviously because my baby mum was there at the time and that. So they're trying to be like, do you know what? We can make this guy like a separate type of guy. Do you get me? Like a man NDUBZ. Like, do you get it? But I don't know. It was a bit too tingy stridery. Like they wanted that. It's the strider, man. And at this time, I was like, "Are you mad, fam? Nigerian, Jamaican, Somali. That's just free. Could you imagine the army more bangs than the drums from Degati?" I was on some black power shit. Do you get me? Kendrick. Before Kendrick even knew that he was Kendrick. So it didn't really work. And then obviously, I've gone jail. That's what killed it. Just before I went prison, Andy was managing me at these times. You get me? Andy and slyly Elvis, but Andy was more managing me. And we just got an email from like One Extra saying, look, we're going to go with the, we're going to go with the single. We're going to push him as long as he's got the 5 that you say he's got, because we sent them about 3. Do you get me? They're like, these are slappy. We're going to go with him. Bruv, 2 days later, Yeah, me and Jamstar would have been. I don't think there would have been no one bigger than us right now. Like we would have been like Estelle and Floetry. Like forget the man them, we'd gone. Like Jay-Z is a little man. Like when I talk about him, that's how big I'm meant to be. Do you get me? Ooh Jay, ooh Jay. I don't even say the whole letter. That's Jay, because man's that 30. You get it?
Yeah.
But obviously I've gone to the can. As soon as I've gone can, NDUBZ gone mad, mental. And my thing was the piggyback off of NDUBZ, the tune that I put out with them. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I've meant to be part of the mentalness, innit? I remember the man them at the time were rich boys as well. So our thing is meant to be mental, but all ours. There's no Jonathan Shallot, there's no Universal, there's no labels. It's meant to be all scraped into our pot. Do you get it? So, and obviously I got an 8-year sentence, done 6.5, come home. Everyone's got tight trousers on with holes in it. No disrespect, but this wasn't happening when I was 011. Like, do you get it? It was still boot cuts, fam. You understand? And we was happy with that. Or you get tight thigh, a tight thigh, but down here, this comes off with great ease. There's no struggle at home. You get it? You don't have to go in the bathroom to get changed. Your gal ain't judging you. Like, babe, why are you jumping? Like, nothing, none of that. It's just man trouser.
You feel like that slowed you down?
That slowed me down, fam, because I couldn't jump into them jeans and that, innit? So I stopped rapping, started getting jobs and that. Now I'm a professional chef. I'll be head chef soon. I'll be on 50K a year.
That ties in with the last question. What's new? What's next?
Basically, yeah, like I said, I've got like 86 new bangers.
You've got tunes, you've got music.
But I make music. I've got a studio in my yard, innit? So it's hard not to make music. I fall over and freestyle a song into the bloody equipment by accident, yeah? So I've got queffers. And I don't mean like, I'm angry because I was it. I mean like, oh my God. Hey. Nah, you should send this to WizKid. Like, don't even waste your time. Send it to him. He's already there. He's already doing this. Give it to him, and we'll just eat off that. I've got bangers, fam.
Okay.
So, but my thing is, and he knows this firsthand, I've got a way of how the thing should run in my mind.
Yeah.
This is how it should run.
That's some old school
I should make the
golden era
bangers.
tactics though. Yeah,
I should make the bangers.
Yeah.
And then somebody should take the bangers.
Yeah.
And do something with the bangers. Bro, I don't even like uploading on anything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've done too much. What, am I my own manager? Like, I don't want that my brain, innit? I've blocked myself. Just like I can't learn a new language because I've said, oh, I'm too old. The same thing with music. I will not be brother. If you go online and it's the new song I just put out the other day, the only reason why it's out and people can see it is because I didn't press private when I uploaded it because I was trying to send someone the tune, innit? And the file was too big. And now it's out. Do you get it? And I couldn't bother to block it, so it's out. But yeah, run that up if you can for me, man.
What's it called?
Bitch, have you lost your mind? Why?
Wow,
Oh.
tune.
Bitch, have you lost your mind?
All the links will be there, man. I
Yeah.
feel like this was
Link
a sick
up.
one still. And we could even bring it back and,
I would
that,
love to,
and
man.
do a next
I
one.
would
You know
love
what I'm
to,
saying,
man.
fam? Come on, man. These ones are just like personal. We're just talking. We're just kicking it.
Yeah.
Like, you see what's going on today. Like, we're not even on no super organisation thing now. Like, all cut and all. I just,
There's two
how
vibes,
it goes
fam.
is how it goes, fam. Like, yeah, man. That's what it is. But listen, it's your boy HUN Tizzy. This is the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast, yeah? With...
Baker Trouble himself, the handsome chocolate boy, take away your girlfriend and leave her right on the doorstep where you want find her. You know my thing. Slap with big cones. Big legendary stuff, man. Thank you. Mostly appreciated. Yeah.
Wait, some will rise, some will fall. Some will get the bag, some won't get none at all. Keep it flipping like a somersault. Cause this is real rap for the connoisseurs. Some will rise, some will fall. Some will get the bag, some won't get none at all. Keep it flipping like a somersault. Cause this is real rap for the connoisseurs. Yo, hold on a second and let me build a fifth. Let me get it together, come with some killer-ish. I was raised in the place where the villains live. Try to get the notes the same color as the villa kit. Wait, a hard graph for the dividends.